Hey guys, Guy Mullins here. This is gonna be the worst song ever.
All right, man, that song never fucking gets old. Gotta love the amazing power of AI. So, greetings, wayward internet travelers. Today I have Potato and Gilded Poo with me. We're gonna go over a very wholesome, heartwarming video by a person who is very important online, who goes by the pen name Just a Robot. And for those of you who don't know who Just a Robot is, I will let Gilded Poo explain it to you.
He's just a retard.
Oh, ooh, you are coming in and not sounding. Your sound quality sounds odd.
You got to be way, way the fuck more specific than that.
You sound far away and muffled.
Give me a second. What about now?
That sounds a little bit. It also might be my audio cord.
No. I actually, it was set to automatically adjust volume inside of StreamYard, so it should sound better now. I think.
I'm assuming that people will start saying shit in the chat if you sound like shit.
Okay.
No, I mean, it could, like I said, because it still sounds a little muffly, but it could also just straight up be my headset.
We'll have Potato talk and see how he sounds.
So Potato is moving his car because his neighbors are having a party.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, it's okay. He'll be fine. I'm just doing another shill in Pootopia so that everybody knows to get in here. Yeah, so Just a Robot is only quality feature in his online career is he got famous for defending someone who admitted to being a groomer after they admitted being a groomer. So it's pretty amazing. It looks like
he was pretty well known before that, but yeah.
Oh well, I mean, well known from my point of view, which is the only point of view that matters to me. Like that's the only thing people care about anymore. It seems like when it comes to him and his internet escapades, is that that's what he did. But that's not what we're going to be talking about today. I don't care about the drama with Just a Robot. All you have to do is go to YouTube and look up Just a Robot, and there's 1,000 videos about him. There is nothing left to milk from that of any value, with the exception of some shameless clout chasing. What we're going to do today is we're going to be making fun of what I'm sure is going to be an excellent take on a old movie that some of you may or may not know as American History X. I'm sure Just a Robot and his particular mental acuity or lack thereof has nothing but the greatest things to say about this. I'm sure it's not going to be coded in deep-seated racism or Redditor talk at all whatsoever.
It could be a good video, actually.
Yeah, it could be a video, just like Christopher Columbus could have not actually been a genocidal maniac.
I thought he was a nice guy.
Yeah. What's your definition of nice? Yeah, okay. It could be a good video, just like there could be no such thing as the Epstein client list.
I mean, there is no such thing as the Epstein client list. I saw that on CNN. Like, it's not a thing.
I mean, Trump said it didn't exist, so
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's not real.
Presidents don't lie. Everybody knows
it was a conspiracy or something, etc.
Yeah. I learned that presidents don't lie from Bill Clinton. He taught me that. While we're waiting for Potato, though, it looks like...
Yeah, waiting 20 fucking years for him to move a car.
Yeah. We got Foxazure in chat. Spazador. Bread sandwiches. Bread sandwiches. Great name, by the way. Roboscum Speed Shop and Spot Wheeler. I'm assuming I'm pronouncing all those right. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to them or subscribe to it now. Or, Gilded Poo. Another cool thing. Oh, look, Tycat is here. Tycat with the best fucking comment. Smoke crack. It's fucking amazing. Another shill while we're waiting is tomorrow the first episode of Liquor and Lol Cows goes live.
If it ever fucking exports.
Yeah, if it ever exports. The reason why that's important is because although the podcast is being aired on Gilded Poo's channel, which you should also subscribe to, you can watch the episodes being recorded live and uncensored by either subscribing to my Subscribestar or Gilded Poo's Patreon. Gilded Poo's Patreon, you have to subscribe at least $5. My Patreon, you can do any rank to be able to get in. So yeah.
Well, wait, no, that wouldn't work because it's all recorded inside of my server. So
yeah, but you'll get a special role that'll let you look at.
Okay, we could.
Yeah, there's going to be a role for everyone who subscribes to be able to listen to the podcast being recorded live and uncensored. So if that's something that you want to see, that's a reward you get for being subscribed to us. Oh, is Potato back yet?
No.
Oh, he said back. He said he was back 2 minutes ago.
I heard no verbal confirmation.
Potato, speak. Hello. Yeah, it said at 10:08 he said he was back. Currently 10:10. Oh, he's having mic issues. Okay. So while he's having the mic issues, we're going to just go ahead and jump into the video.
Okay.
I love Nestle Crunch.
Hey everyone, I'm this movie is a pro rating.
Okay. No, that was good. Actually, that was fucking funny. I don't even care. Okay, I don't even give a fuck. That was funny, and I know Jar didn't even make it. It wasn't even Jar's idea. Somebody else did that. Okay, but still, it was funny.
We have to go back and watch it again. I was so awestruck by it that I didn't even fucking really catch it. One more time with feeling.
That's why I love Nestle Crunch.
Hey everyone, I'm back, and I'm here to talk about an uncontroversial movie about neo-Yazis. American History X, and yes, there is a song in this movie that my old outro is based off of. Now it should be noted that this movie...
Oh, his old outro is based on it, eh?
Yeah. Why did he say Yahtzee instead of Nazi?
That's a really good question. Probably because he's a retard.
I was gonna say, is the word Nazi like not gonna like get you banned off of YouTube?
No,
say?
Dude, there are people like that are retarded, and they think like saying anything even mildly fucking controversial will somehow magically land you into YouTube's gay baby jail, right? Like of demonetization. It's not like 9 times out of 10, unless you're saying just straight up slurs, YouTube doesn't give a fuck.
Interesting. So he's just being baby back. Nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are doing that, and it's an annoying and obnoxious trend.
Okay. It's pretty dumb.
movie is rated R, so parents be careful.
Oh my god, a movie about Nazis being rated R.
Look
Wait,
and behold.
Dude, why did you
Off of. Now it should be noted that this movie is rated R, so parents be careful if you're going to show this movie to your kids.
Yeah.
You should.
Honestly, like every child under the age of 8 should watch this film.
I just want to point this out, by the way. I watched this movie in school. All right? I just want to throw that out there. This is a movie I watched in, I think, 9th or 10th grade. So
my parents had to sign a waiver to make so I could watch it, but I mean, that's just how the world was then.
No. I just like it when YouTubers act like their viewers are abject tards, and they're just like,
I mean,
oh.
To be fair, his viewers are abject tards, but
yeah,
you gotta be a tard to watch a tard.
No, it just drives me crazy. Like, don't let your kids watch a rated R. Like, imagine like you're being a parent and you're about to let your kids watch this instead of Bluey, and then you're like, oh shit, it's rated R. I would have never known this if it wasn't for Jar. Thank you, Jar, for letting me know that American History X was a rated R movie. You actually just saved my kids from like actually seeing it. I'm trying to open up another window so I can see my live chat because I pulled up full screen. Okay, there we go. And then pop out. Perfect. Okay.
And no, it's not rated R because there's some blood in it and someone said the F word twice. There are some straight up pornographic scenes in this.
Oh my god, dude. Just say porn. Just say pornographic.
Literally, you can. It is not a problem on YouTube. The reason people do it is because on TikTok you can get like demonetized for
Yeah, I just
saying
went back
words like
and-
Nazi in porn.
I
But
just went-
go ahead.
I just went back and listened to the stream. I sound fine, Gallagher. You're insane.
No, actually, what it was the volume on my computer was just turned down really low.
Gee, thanks for giving everybody that update. Okay.
Dude, I would have never brought it up if you didn't go back and do it, okay? The fact you brought it up, so it made me want to respond. I would have just literally, everyone would have just lived in ignorance.
Well, I can't do that to myself, you know.
Well, then don't get mad at me for replying to you with what the real issue was.
No, that's not what I was saying. I was saying, like, I wish you had mentioned that earlier, so I didn't have to go back and listen to it.
I didn't want to embarrass myself until you made me.
Oh, fair enough.
Wait, Gallagher has basic chat moderation on. Oh, well, how do I not do that? Probably YouTube Studios. I don't know. That's what Spazador said. Look, the live stream is created automatically through StreamYard, so it automatically creates the settings for the stream. So that's why basic chat moderation is on, because whenever I uploaded a YouTube video, I always turn off moderation because I don't care. Okay, let's see if Jar can tell us any more about how bad things are bad.
This movie. Yeah, this is not my average review where I talk about a cartoon and say the joystick is a metaphor for penis. This movie tackles very controversial and divisive topics.
Yeah, go back to watching cartoons, Jar, and comparing fucking long object to penises. That sounds like a very heterosexual activity for a grown man.
Like, the thing is, I don't even think that joystick joke was a cleverly disguised dick joke. Do you know how difficult it is to play a game without a fucking joystick?
Yeah, pretty
easy. It's called a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, but like for a child who has never experienced fucking like actual gaming.
Well, that's called child abuse.
Yeah.
It's right up there with child rape.
True. You should buy your kids a $1,200 gaming PC as soon as they're out of the womb.
Yeah,
I agree.
You're a pedophile.
I just like how he said a movie about neo-Nazis is controversial.
No, it's not.
That's what Jar said. Okay.
Well, he's wrong.
He's wrong about a lot of things.
However, the main message of this movie is one of the most important lessons I think a movie has ever taught ever. The sad truth is, a movie like this, despite having an anti-racist message, would never be made today. There are...
What? That is not true at all.
I kind of agree with that, actually.
Dude,
at least if it did, it'd be watered down much more heavily.
Yeah. No, this is probably the one point that Jar actually gets right in the fucking video, but I'll let you guys decide.
I mean, I don't know. My opinion on that and whether or not people would be willing to make risky movies got completely thrown on its head when Cuties came out.
That's different. So the reason it's different is because for some reason racism is a more contentious topic than fucking kids. So you don't see riots over child fucking, right? Nobody's rioting over the Epstein client list that allegedly never existed. They're rioting over some black guy who choked on too many pills and died. Okay? So I'm just throwing that out there.
I don't know, dude. I think all you have to do is make the message, look how evil these racist white people are. I mean, like, that's all you got to do, right? Like, isn't that what Get Out did?
Okay, did you watch this movie?
It's been so long since I've seen it, I don't remember it.
Yeah, you need to go back and rewatch it because I've seen this movie about 14 times.
Yeah.
And the thing is that there's a lot of slurs in the movie. There's a lot of things in the movie that would not be allowed today.
Wait,
A
hold
lot
on.
of slurs, a lot of no.
I'm trying to remember that one like Daniel Radcliffe movie where he was also kind of like a neo-Nazi or whatever. That came out recently. Imperium, American crime thriller, where he was an FBI agent and he went undercover in a white supremacist group and was just screaming the N-word in the movie at people.
Yeah, did the movie open with the black guy being curb stomped?
No, I don't think
I
so.
rest my case.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough, but
No, there's a lot of shit in this movie that it would be watered down. Like today, it would just like I'm not saying that it wouldn't be risque. I'm just saying it would be watered down, like heavily.
yeah, maybe.
Probably wouldn't even have half as many N-words in it.
In fact, it would also probably be far more preachy as well. The good thing about American History X is, well, number one, he said it was an anti-racist message. It's not an anti-racist message. It's a non-racism message, which are actually two different things. But I digress. But the point I'm getting at is that fundamentally speaking, that whole movie rams you through the story. It makes you come to that conclusion sort of naturally at the end. It's not preaching at you. It's not telling you, by the way, did you know that bad things are bad? It's more of like a lesson, and also a lesson on actually what goes around comes around is another message in the movie, essentially, especially at the very, very end.
So, yeah, I can
tells...
see that Spazador kind of alluded to that. The lesson of the movie is that curb stopping minorities is how you get pegged by minorities.
Yes. The point I'm getting at, though, is it does it naturally without like heavily preaching at you throughout the movie.
Yeah.
If it came out today, it would pause in the middle of the film to explain to you what an EMP is. I mean, what racism is and why it's bad.
Yeah, now this movie tells it demonstrates the message through the story rather than just hitting you over the head with it.
Yeah.
The show don't tell. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it just leads you there naturally. I'm pretty sure when I saw this movie in school, I fell asleep. Cause
that's gay. I was rooting for the fat guy.
Yeah, you saw a little bit of yourself in him.
He was listening to like racist death metal, and I was like, yeah.
Vlad's like it was that fucking Stone Toss comic where Vlad was pointing at the TV going, "It's literally me."
One of the worst part is I got yelled at by my teacher because I laughed at the curb stop scene and started laughing.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Why are you laughing? Stop laughing. It's not funny." And I'm like, it's just ridiculous.
Humor is very subjective.
I have to change the lighting in my room to red to match the American History X.
Oh, yeah.
Some people who straight up paint this movie as a pro-racist movie somehow. You know what they say, yesterday's progressives are today's fascist.
Wait, why did he show Darth Vader? Darth Vader wasn't a fascist.
Wait, what did he say?
He said yesterday's progressives are today's fascists.
Tomorrow's yeah, sure.
Yeah. And then showed Darth Vader for some reason. Also,
he edit his own videos, Gallagher.
Yeah, I can tell.
He has, I'm not joking, he has some guy from like Central America or some shit do it for like $10.
Based.
Yeah, what the hell? I need that.
Yeah, there was a while ago, he was like, I paid my editor double for this video. And it's like, yeah, like $20. Wow, good job. He just left out the part where he pays him 10.
Yeah, I need to figure out who that editor is. Dude, I'd make so many more videos if I had an editor that only fucking charged $10 a video.
I'll just find you a Central American.
Yeah. I need to find an El Salvadorian to make me a video.
I think the
Oh my God.
Panamanians are a little better
so
at it.
Andy says Philippines, but every time I say Philippines, people tell me no, it's Central America. So like okay, it's a brown person from not America that edits his videos for $10. There we go. Bam, got it.
Jar had to do it to prove to everybody that he how unracist he was.
Wanted to go over this.
And he does that very, very racist Mexican accent, like he's got to give back.
Yeah, he's got to put back what he takes out of this world.
True.
Movie because, well, for one thing, I really like it, but also because I think this 27-year-old movie still has something to teach us today. We start with the opening credits and they go on for several minutes.
Oh my God, Jar. Thank you for letting me know that a movie opens with opening credits.
Yeah,
Dude.
You're gonna see that he pretty much just describes what's happening on screen and then doesn't really analyze it or put any sort of thought into it.
It's like the kind of YouTuber who makes a YouTube video about a topic and just completely reads off of Wikipedia the entire time.
That's what I do.
Yes.
I'm starting to see.
Oh wait, I realized I just described Brian Mullins there.
See why this movie was 2 hours long, but then the movie
was 2 hours long because the opening credit scene was a couple minutes long.
Actually, Gallagher, he said it was several minutes.
Whatever. It couldn't have been long enough to pad out the runtime to 2 hours.
Why is Cameron in this movie?
Yeah.
True, she is a skinhead.
Yeah. I'm just waiting. Is that a bong in the background? That might be Cameron.
It's a lava lamp, I think.
The movie finally begins with the main character Derek giving his girlfriend some special hugs. But
did you notice that he used a clip of that lady that fucked all those monkeys in Africa?
Yeah.
No, he didn't use that. The guy Lorenzo from the Philippines did.
Also, I want to add the woman in this movie was hot back in the day. Okay. Anyway, sorry.
What's she look like now?
Not.
Just like Sigourney Weaver looking hot in Aliens and then ugly in every other movie she was in.
I didn't think she was ever hot, but.
Two individuals of color are trying to steal his car.
Black people.
His brother sneaks into his room and says, "Oh my God, that is so hot. Oh yeah, by the way, you're getting robbed." Yeah, I get he's trying to warn his brother, but he could have just knocked on the door really hard.
Oh my God, dude, what the fuck, man? Why wasn't he more considerate when he was waking up his neo-Nazi brother to let him know that black people were breaking into his car?
Just wait.
Look, here's the big issue with the movie Jar is not going to point out, okay? This is really important. The premise of this film would have never happened. So a black gang would have been fully aware that a white supremacist gang lived in that neighborhood. They would have not, that would have been a gang war. That would have never happened. At all. So the whole premise of the film is just suspect. That's the most, that's the biggest criticism of the movie that Jar will never mention.
Yeah, look, dude, if someone's breaking into my car, I'm not going to care if someone opens up the door while I'm in the middle of having sex. Also, Jar, you can say sex. You don't have to say special hugs or whatever the fuck you said.
Yeah, you can just say fucking.
Yeah, we're not talking about altar boys here.
No, the thing is, YouTube did recently change the rule to where you could say the swear words in the first 5 or whatever minutes of the video again.
Jeez, this is already so autistic that it's making me more autistic just replying to the autism.
No, here's the thing. Fuck the swear words, okay? Look at the opening! The opening is so fucking on the edge of what's acceptable. Right. Like he's taking a scene from a movie and turning it into a meme. Like people could make the argument Jar in that opening is advocating for curb stomping black people.
It's like taking the scene from Game of Thrones where Jason Mimosa was raping that chick and just playing the song "I'm Walking on Sunshine," whoa, and then saying this is a serious topic that may trigger people. Dude, actually, my mind is blown now that I realize there was no trigger warning on this video.
You know,
we gave a trigger warning after the opening.
It's true. And honestly, like, that's probably the most triggering part of the entire fucking video.
I want to make a video where a spider jumps out on the screen with loud music, and then after that say, warning, this video contains spiders and loud noises.
You should definitely do the trigger warning in a Jar voice with a robot voice changer.
Oh. But why didn't he just knock instead of walking in on the room where his brother was making whoopee to say that they were breaking into his car?
Well, he wanted to make the, yeah, I'm gonna fucking save this in my memory banks and jerk off to my brother fucking his girlfriend later joke.
Now it doesn't sound like Jar is talking about the importance of the video. It sounds more like he's just doing a movie critique. Like he's doing a movie review.
I think he's trying to do both, but yeah.
Yeah. I think one is happening on accident because of his autism, and the other one is on purpose.
True.
He knew what he was doing. He was trying to sneak a peek. Derek grabs his gun with unlimited ammo. No, seriously, this thing...
That's all movies, Jar. I'm sorry, that's all movies.
It's boring to watch someone reload a gun.
The only movie I can think of where the gun doesn't have unlimited ammo is Terminator 2, because Arnold Schwarzenegger does that thing where he like flips the shotgun around to reload it.
To be fair, this is a criticism I have of every movie. I will throw a fit over it, especially if it's a revolver.
Yeah.
And they shoot like 30 fucking rounds out of a revolver. I have like a mental breakdown.
Yeah. I agree.
I stopped watching Bad Boys because of the sheer amount of ammo they were using without reloading.
Well,
go ahead.
I would have been really bored with True Grit if, every 5 shots, John Wayne had to reload his gun.
I will be that autistic. I think every single, What's funny is you say that, but even John Wick actually takes account every fucking bullet in at least the first movie. They kind of gave up after that, but yeah, there's like a movie where you can count the number of rounds he's shooting out of a 1911, I believe is what it was, and he shoots I think 7 or 8 rounds and then has to fucking reload. There's several points in that movie where they get that autistic.
People should stop saying 2 world wars when they talk about the 1911. They should just say 3 John Wick movies.
4.
True.
Four John Wick movies. I guess 5 if you want to include that ballerina movie or whatever that thing was. The girl version.
Whatever. Press play.
Never runs out of bullets. He also has a lot of, swastikas in his room.
Wow, why didn't you say funny windmills, Jar?
Well, he did sort of censor it by, putting an H in there where it doesn't belong. He said a swastika.
That's actually how it's pronounced.
Well, but not in America.
Yeah, no, the native way to pronounce swastika is swastika.
Oh no, I took 5 years of German. I am well aware.
I just think it's funny that he said Yahtzee and corn, but and people of color instead of black people.
Wait, he didn't say porn. He said cornography.
That's what I said. He said corn instead of porn.
No. He said. It was worse because he didn't say corn instead of porn. He said cornography instead of pornography.
I was abbreviating it because I was too lazy to say the whole thing.
I think saying cornography is funny.
Yeah, I think you're stupid.
I guess he's a big fan of Hinduism.
Look, wait. Everything that's going on in this scene is perfectly fine. Like, I would shoot people that were breaking into my car too.
No,
Yeah.
no. The fan of Hinduism argument. No.
Oh, I ignored that because that's cringe. He was just trying to be funny in a weird, dumb way.
That wasn't okay.
That was very obviously him trying to be funny, and it just failed.
I feel like that's not him trying to be funny. I feel like that's foreshadowing. But let's continue.
Well, hey, let's find out.
Ah, yes, those totally real gun clips that hold 37 bullets.
He said the thing.
He said clip. To quote Moist Critical, it's called a magazine.
Yeah. They do sell pistols now. There's a recent pistol that came out not that long ago. It's a 5.7 and does actually have, unironically, a 20-round clip.
Yeah, the Keltec.
Yeah, the Keltec. Yeah.
Look,
That's the
That's
first.
a cool gun.
It's the first clip-fed pistol since like what, World War One?
Bread Sandwiches says you can't say guns, you have to say pew pew sticks. Look, the whole thing is that like you're specifically complaining about a problem as if it is only unique to this movie and doesn't happen in every other movie with a gun.
He should have mentioned that this movie is plagued with the exact same issues. Actually, wait, go back. Hold on, I just realized something. Go way back for a second.
How far back?
Like when the guy came out the door. Okay, now press play again.
He's a big fan of Hinduism. Ah, yes.
So I think he reloaded the pistol, and they just didn't do a very good job of showing it. Because I can hear the slide go forward.
Yeah, I heard it too.
10 rounds. Yeah.
It was hold on. Right there. It was right there.
Yeah. So it looks to me like he was reloading the pistol as he was running, and he had it in front of him at a frame.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, those totally real gun clips that hold 37 bullets. Now, one of the stylistic choices in this movie is that everything that takes place in the past is done in black and white, and everything in present day is in color. This makes my review of this movie a bit easier to follow, unless of course you're just listening to the video while washing dishes or something. If you zone out while watching this review, all you have to do is look at this.
Dude, the amount of monkeys in this video is concerning. It's this is like the third time he's used monkeys.
Well, I think you know why.
Screen to see if it's a flashback or not.
Bob, it's a travesty. Arguing for Hitler as a civil rights hero, you've got to draw the line.
Derek's younger brother grew into a little 4chan.
Dude, what do these little clips he's putting in have anything to do with what he's talking about?
I don't know.
Dude, this is as jarring as when Kumo did the edit for your video, and there was just things in there that
the clips that we're seeing here is from the movie.
No, but like okay, I see what you're saying now. I thought that was a joke.
No, it was from the movie.
Troll, 5 years before 4chan was even a thing.
Arguing for Hitler as a civil rights hero.
I'm gonna be honest here, I think Kongay says crazier stuff on a daily basis.
Kongay? It's
What?
Kongay.
Yeah. I thought it was Yee.
At the time
I think he's calling him Congolese.
Yeah, it's just another black joke.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, the biggest reason why this movie hasn't aged so well is the pacing.
What?
Pacing was fine.
How you doing?
Fine.
Things at home okay?
I think this is just an example of Jar's autism, just wanting things to be flashing and booping and bopping all over the screen.
Yeah,
This is actually a clip of Cameron and her boyfriend.
Yeah, I knew he was black.
yeah.
Oh my god, this is slow. If you took out all the pointless scenes, this movie would only be an hour and 15 minutes long.
I don't think there is a single pointless scene in this movie.
Yeah, Jar's bad movie tastes.
Well, it's not so much bad movie tastes as it is ADHD and cripplingly misusing his medication for it.
That's how he pays Lorenzo to edit his videos with his fucking ADHD.
You get one Adderall.
One Adderall for every 5 minutes of footage edited.
Except for this one Cine Bear video, I'll give you 2 Adderall.
Oh yeah, you would need 2 Adderalls to edit a fucking Cine Bear video.
Fuck
Jesus.
that, I'd need 5.
Principal isn't happy with Derek's brother writing about Mein Kampf, so he will become his new history teacher.
We would call this class American History X.
Yeah, they said the thing.
He said the title of the video. Roll the credits.
That's why this movie is called American History X.
Thank you, Jar! Thank you so much! Oh my fucking god, I would have never connected those two things if you didn't fucking tell me that.
Wait, there's a black guy in this movie?
Yes, Vlad!
There's several, Vlad.
There was a couple at the beginning. I know it was confusing because he said people of color, so you thought
I didn't
of
really
like
catch on because like everything was black and white at the time. So
Yeah.
you know,
because when Vlad heard people of color, he's like, why are Samoans breaking into his car?
Hold on, I don't remember people ever being yellow.
Yeah, Vlad's like, I just don't understand why Jar is so upset about Napoleons breaking into the car.
it's Napoleon. Holy fuck. Anyway.
No, people from Nepal.
Oh, that's not a real place.
That's
Yes,
Nepalese.
Nepalese. Oh my god, whatever.
Yeah.
No one cares about nipple fleas.
Nipple
It
fleece
makes-
is the softest, though.
It's about as much sense as anything else, so let's just roll with it.
All right, your first assignment is to prepare for me a new paper due tomorrow.
Oh, come on, Sweeney. It took me a week to read Mein Kampf. That isn't fair.
Kid's a fast reader.
It makes sense, actually. The X, Malcolm X, American History X, like I could kind of see what the logic was. Since
Okay.
it's a black guy doing it, like in Jars, like
Yes.
it doesn't make any sense. Like it
No,
kind of does
yeah.
in
No.
an abstract way.
No, yeah. So we paused the video and talked a lot. What Jar said is, oh, so that's why the movie is called American History X, for whatever sense that makes, in reference to the principal saying, I will be your new history teacher and we'll call the class American History X.
Yeah.
Just Jar's brain turning into Play-Doh.
That's literally what I was just responding to, but okay.
Okay, oh, just making sure.
That's a 720-page book. Also, from what I've been told, Hitler was a very, very horrible writer.
What? So from what he's been told, huh?
Yeah, you mean
Yeah.
horrible writer, but wrote a book that at the time was or not considered, literally was the most commercially successful book to ever be printed at the time. So it can't be that horrible.
Yeah. I feel like Jar saying Hitler was a horrible writer, from what I've heard, is the equivalent of going to a doctor and saying, well, a friend of mine has a red bump on his penis and asked me to ask you what it's there for.
Yeah, I think the reason he said that was quite literally is like, what, I didn't read it, which I believe him, but I think the extra clarity is a little cringe.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Jar can't read.
Probably not.
The person he has to write his paper on is his brother. I really hope he writes down where his brother got that gun with unlimited ammo.
Oh my god, you're still on this?
He's gonna cry about it like at least 2 more times.
Black kids
Pretty
are beating up a white kid. Derek's brother stands up to them, seeing a potential new recruit. It should be noted that this movie doesn't just have racist white people in it, but racist black people as well. Now,
Wait, Jar said black people, not people of color.
He's a racist!
He never said people of color.
Yes, he
actually.
did.
No, he
No,
did.
he did not.
He did.
At the beginning of the
movie,
movie.
Gallagher. He said individuals of color.
Oh,
Whatever.
fuck you.
Yeah.
God,
Fuck you.
stop. I can't handle. I'm already handling enough autism from Jar. I don't need more autism from you.
Maxing the stream.
Shut the fuck up. I'm going to kick you. You understood the spirit of my criticism. You didn't have to further correct it.
I know someone's going to comment, it's prejudice plus power. The thing is, though, they basically have the same amount of power. They're both citizens. Granted, a
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah, you know who else is a citizen? The President of the United States.
No, I mean, how he worded it was bad, but the spirit of what he's saying makes sense.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you
Spirit
that.
Halloween of what he's saying, maybe.
Yeah, like neither of them are cops. You know, neither of them work for any.
All he had to
position of
do
power,
was say
you know.
neither of them had a significant power above the other.
Yeah, he could have worded that a lot better. And
Instead of saying they're both citizens.
yeah,
Well, you know, he is just a retard, so he probably didn't think of that.
he should have said they both have the same power. Neither of them are sovereign.
Wait, I want to see if this is where he complains about unlimited bullets again.
black person killing a white person would have probably received more jail time than Derek did, but at the end of the day, they're both still racist. In a way, racism is kind of like an infinite loop that feeds into itself. White
go
people
back.
are racist towards
Go
black
back,
people.
Go back. Nobody cares. Go back. Hold on, like 2 seconds. I swear I heard him push play. Yeah.
Granted, a black person killing a white person would have probably received more jail time than Derek did, but at the end of the day, they're both...
That's factually false. Okay, the reality of the situation is black people happen to commit more crime per capita than everybody else. It has nothing to do with white people receive less jail time than black people, but rather black people just happen to be more likely to be career criminals and thus more likely to have more time in prison because they commit more crime with more frequency than every other race in the country. There's so much more to it.
Oh, actually, Vlad, it's not that they commit more crime per capita. It's they commit more violent crime per capita.
Whatever. Yeah, well, that's what we're talking about. Is
Yeah.
crime.
So like the whole purpose is that like if you look at two situations hyperbolically, where you're just like, oh, look at this white guy and look at this black guy, they both committed this crime that was the exact same. Let's just say second-degree manslaughter or whatever. And they both get charged guilty, but the white guy only goes to jail for like 4 years, but the black guy goes to jail for 15 years. And you're like, oh, that's prejudice. But what you didn't explain was that black guy already had like 5 other convictions potentially.
Yeah,
that
whole rap sheet. And not only that, what you also didn't explain is, are they in the same state? Are the laws the same where they're in the states that they reside in?
Let's just say that, let's just assume that.
What I mean, like,
yeah. But I'm just saying, like, if we assume that it happened in the same fucking town.
Yeah.
Like previous.
The black person is far more likely to have a much longer rap sheet.
Well, yeah, and even if it was the other way around, right? If it was the white guy got more prison time than the black guy, you know, the problem is that the problem is that people look at these statistics and they don't look into why the statistics exist, so they just assume the actual reason they exist. They draw the correlation without trying to figure out what it actually is, and it just leads to really terrible arguments like this.
Still racist. In a way, racism is kind of like an infinite loop that feeds into itself. White people are racist towards black people, a handful of those black people end up being racist towards random white people, and a handful of those random white people end up becoming racist against black people. Rinse and repeat.
That's not... It's just that everybody's racist. by default. Racism is something you have to teach against. Racism is actually just the default. So, like, I don't know what he's on about. Also, if you're isolated from other races, like if you're in a white neighborhood your whole fucking life, you're more likely to be racist than if you were in a multicultural neighborhood. So, and here's a little fun fact for you. Most neighborhoods are not multicultural. And in fact, on top of that, there is arguments to the contrary of that, since for some abstract reason, anytime a neighborhood does start to become multiculturalism or multicultural, black people come out and scream gentrification, you know. So I just
Vlad, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. My neighbor right now is having a party with a mariachi band.
Yeah, I'm glad you got that joke because Vlad was getting way too meta for me.
I'm just saying that like a large part of what fuels racism is isolation.
Yeah.
and that's kind of like the big point here. So like, but also the distinct lack of education is another one. So the point is if you have a shitty education and you have people that live in isolation from other races, they are far more likely to use other races as a scapegoat for their problems. Hitler. Like, so I'm just, I don't know. Like, I'm just like.
So, what you're saying is you're against ethno-states.
Yes.
Now, of course, is more.
Oh, go ahead.
I think ethno-states are. I am very pro multiculturalism.
Based. Also, I feel like this is worth mentioning that this is the first time Jar's avatar has appeared on screen in the video.
It is.
True.
Well, that avatar, yes, but if you go with the video game, I'm kidding. Go on.
Oh my god.
Complicated than that. Generational trauma, slavery,
Generational
redlining,
trauma isn't
immigration.
real. It's not real. I'm sorry. It's fucking made up. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that. That's fucking gay.
Well, everybody actually misuses the term generational trauma. Generational trauma is like if your dad, who was a Vietnam vet, came back from the war and taught you that, to just check every fucking tree and hole in the ground for Vietnamese people. And then you taught that to your kid, and they taught that to their kid.
Yeah, generational trauma isn't, oh my god, 200 years ago, someone in my family was a slave, and I still feel trauma from that.
But the problem is that's how people use it.
Yeah, I know.
And the reason why they use it that way, because the term generational trauma is such a hyperbolic phrase that it almost begs for that misuse.
I mean, it does sound really good if you're trying to paint yourself as a permanent victim who needs special treatment all the time.
I agree.
Complicated than that. Generational trauma, slavery, redlining, immigration, so on and so forth. We learn the principal's name is Bob Sweeney, and that Derek killed a few Crips. We're also introduced to the villain of the movie, or at least the closest thing we have to the villain of the movie, Cameron Alexander, the main guy who spreads white supremacist propaganda in this town. They've been trying to pin something on him, but the guy has a complete clean record. No matter how hateful hate speech is, according to the government, it's not illegal.
Wait, according to the government, that's the only thing that dictates whether something is legal or not.
Yeah.
That's like saying murder is illegal according to the government. Like, what the fuck?
I'm just going to point out that Jar apparently is against the First Amendment. So
Yeah.
that's what I've learned here.
It definitely is.
Sounds like it.
After all, this is America, not Nazi Germany or the UK.
Alexander found it.
That you griped about it not being legal, but then you griped about hate speech being legal, but then made a joke that hurts your point about countries that restrict freedom of speech. What the fuck?
Well, he also did an even much larger crime, which was use Count Dankula's dog.
Yeah. Actually, it was his girlfriend's dog.
Oh, well, you know, I don't
I
give a
guess.
shit. I didn't even know the dude had a girlfriend.
Well, he's married now, but
Yeah.
that was when they were just dating. I'm pretty sure. 'Cause I think he
Gotcha.
got married pretty recently.
Well, I'm glad he taught his girlfriend's dog how to Roman salute. It was
Yeah.
very funny.
I
No,
think.
Count Dankula got divorced recently. He got married a while ago.
Oh, so that was sarcasm. Okay.
Damn, so he doesn't have the dog anymore.
Yeah.
He has a dog.
I thought, yeah, because I thought it was his girlfriend's dog, and he taught it how to do Roman. He thought how to give its heart out to the people to annoy his girlfriend.
Yeah, he did in 2016.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And then they got married like a couple years later, and
Uh-huh.
then very recently got divorced.
Okay, you added nothing new by saying that.
Yeah, you said. Yeah, I did. You just said that they got married recently. It's like, no.
You already
they got
corrected me
divorced
on that.
recently.
You already corrected me on that, and I said,
Yeah,
"Oh, so
yeah.
that was sarcasm." Because when he got divorced, he made a post online that made it look like he was trying to be funny about it, and I misunderstood it.
Oh, I didn't see the post.
No, the part that you said he still has the dog. I said I thought it was his girlfriend's dog. Who cares? We're getting way too autistic about it.
And Derek his shining prince. Essentially, he used Derek to recruit a slew of insecure, frustrated, and impressionable kids.
Not gonna lie, that's a pretty good strategy. He was the brains and Derek was the guy with the charisma. He knew he had the right words to manipulate white people who were frustrated, but unfortunately for him, he did not know how to say those words properly, and he didn't have the face for it. But Derek did. Believe it or not, this happens in real life a lot more often than you think. Very often, the guy you think is in charge is actually just a second in command, and a puppet to the real master.
He had the opportunity to show Joe Biden, and then shows.
I mean,
else.
he did show Joe Biden for a split second.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, before that, he showed a really bad example. He showed Dick Cheney and George Bush.
Yeah. What that was the conspiracy theory when I was a kid, was that Cheney was in charge.
Like, what I'm confused about is why did he show Kim Jong-un?
Yeah. And not whatever the other person is.
Kim Jong-un doesn't need charisma because he's a dictator.
Yeah.
Mind. Believe it or not, I actually came across a few of these types in Texas, and I just told them, nah, I'm good. We learned that Derek's father was a fireman, and he was killed by a black guy. Derek, instead of blaming, the guy who killed his father, decided to blame all
Dude, why? That is the worst, most racist depiction he could have chose.
I don't think that's even in the movie, is it? I don't remember this at all.
No, it looks like it's
No, that's a meme. That's a meme that's been going around because the dude's neck is so thick.
I'm surprised he didn't put a picture of a monkey up there because he's been on that. I haven't seen a monkey in a while.
He did. That's what we're looking at.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, man.
whites. Now, unlike racist and sexist people, I'm a good boy. I always go after people who directly wronged me. That's the right thing to do.
Yeah. You also defend groomers.
At least I thought it was.